So you met Black in the parking lot at Edgewood, you said?
Random as hell. Like right across the street from department store.
That's
RP
fire.
department store.
Who would you say would be your like 2 or 3 influences as an MC that you could point to?
In life, shit. Wayne. Off top. I'm about to say.
What's the best Carter? 2?
I like Carter 2. Yeah. I'm about to say Carter 1 right behind it. Carter 3 is amazing. But I'm about to say first 2, just classic. I'm about to say them crazy. Andre. For sure. Who else? Who else would I say?
Certainly not Nas.
Listen, man, look, bro. Shout out to Nas. I need somebody to put me on the right Nas songs to listen to. Cause like I got a cousin who swears up and down that Nas is the greatest rapper alive. And he can rap. Can't take that away from him.
Nas is definitely better than Lil Wayne.
See, that's what I don't know, man. I don't know if it's a regional thing. But you from Arizona.
I'm from Arizona.
What the hell about this? Nah, bro.
Bro, you're from the West Coast. Like, dog. Like,
how? What? I don't know, bro.
Ask the question.
I listened to Illmatic and it was like, it's a good album. But
It
maybe
was
folks
written.
overhyped them to me. And it's no disrespect to Nas. I know Nas gonna like to listen to this
It was
shit.
written?
Nah, but so that's what we talked about. I ain't peeped that yet.
Stillmatic?
Like bits and pieces of each of those.
Have you ever listened to Rewind?
Yeah.
I mean, Lil Wayne's never written some shit like that.
Bro, but he's got more, bro. It's more.
When you say more, so more is not always better.
I ain't gonna say more is always better. It's
Let me ask you
definitely
a question.
quality over quantity. But
Okay,
Wayne
okay, I was about to
has
say, okay.
more quality. He has a lot of misses as well. But Wayne got too much, bro. It's way too much.
Carter 3.
Amazing. Carter 2.
Wait. So we're talking about 2008 is when the Carter 3 dropped. Okay.
I'm about to say, you got hella shit.
Wait a
before
minute.
then.
Then 09 is no wait. 09's no ceilings? Yes. 09's the first no ceilings. The
So
Carter
except
4,
for
can
that
we
shit,
agree
yeah.
that the Carter 4 had some singles but was mid as
Yeah, but I
fuck?
say Carter 4.
Okay.
There was a lot of shit surrounding that.
You weren't bumping the Rebirth, were you?
I actually did like Rebirth.
Oh,
I say Prom Queen,
Oh,
On
you-
Fire. Come on.
Okay.
I know him. Ahead of
I
his
Am
time.
Not a Human Being. You're bumping that?
I about to say what it had. Right above it.
I mean,
Shit
good
like
single.
that.
Good
I'm about to
single.
say, yeah, he had some singles on there.
Okay. By the way, very slept on album, Like Father, Like Son. Shout out to Wayne and
Yes,
Birdman. That's a
bro.
classic album.
Army Guns is on that motherfucker.
Oh, by the way, I'm saying classic to me because we just had this whole classic fucking thing, and your boy on the couch is over there like, God, this guy's saying a lot of shit. Classic to me.
Man, look.
Personal classic. Like Father, Like Son is amazing.
I love like
My leather's so soft.
I about to say if somebody told me it wasn't a classic, I couldn't argue with them type shit. But it's so different.
I just feel like after Carter, after No Ceilings, I just feel like the Wayne shit kind of just fell off a cliff.
But it's so much shit before that, bro. I about to say from 04 to that period in 09, bro, you couldn't go anywhere without seeing one. I don't think we've seen, well, besides Drake at this point now, at that point in time, there was no one who had a more aggressive run than that.
I agree.
No one.
As far as like length.
As far as, length, quantity, all of that shit.
Yeah, with the mixtapes.
Yes, bro, like, it was insane. I was like, we ain't never seen no shit like that.
Well, Nas
and
has put out 4 albums in the last 3 years, and 2 of them got Grammy nominations.
You think this Nas run fit? And
No.
disrespect to Nas.
I'm just saying.
This
I'm
Nas run
saying
don't
Nas
feel
has
like
got
that.
eras in his runs. So
Nah, for sure. I'm about to say I definitely respect the longevity of it all because a lot of folks can't. When did Nas debut? It was like 19.
Well, he was on Live from the Barbecue Main Source in '93, I believe.
That's when I was born. So he been rapping for as long as I've been
Illmatic
alive.
came out in '94. I could be wrong on the Main Source what year it was. It might have been '92.
And that's amazing. You know what I mean? Like, I would hope to be rapping 30 years down the line type shit. I would hope to still be able to and still have a fan base and
So
folks
my
still
thing
respect
is
it.
he's been rapping all that time, and then out of nowhere, him and Hit Boy just catch a fucking wave.
Shit fire.
Yeah, 91.
One. It's a long ass time. I respect it. It ain't for me. I'm about to say, no one's played me a song where it was like, I feel like I need to invest
You
in this.
should listen
song.
to. I think you like It Was Written.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm about to say when we leaving. Like I told you, if I don't fuck with that one or the what was the Eminem joint you was telling me about?
Oh no! Let's not even put those in the same discussion.
Listen, bro,
All
that-
I was trying to tell you was that Eminem has put out an album recently that wasn't dog shit.
I feel you.
So listen, the Eminem album, Music to Be Murdered By, is a good album. It's his best album in like 12 years. Now I'm not putting that in any sort of same discussion as It Was Written.
Okay. All right.
I was just saying, like, because we were talking about off the mic, we were talking about our GOATs, and I was like, I'm not sure Eminem could be considered the greatest of all time with the amount of shitty music he's released, which is also my argument for Lil Wayne.
I don't know, man. It's just too much, dog. I about to say from dedication,
sometimes,
suffix, prefix, all of that shit.
Sometimes with Lil Wayne, it was too much, wasn't it?
No. I mean, too much in the best possible way, period, bro.
No, I'm talking about after No Ceilings, it was just a lot of mid.
He gave us Drake.
At
that point, it's like
and Nicki.
Everything else is negated.
And Nicki.
Exactly. I'm about to say all the other shit's negated at that point. Anything post 2009,
it was okay.
Shit. Yeah, I'm about to say it was different.
So would you give Eminem the same benefit of the doubt?
So I was younger.
Because he gave us 50.
I was younger when Eminem's real run was going on.
Okay.
So I'm about to say I wasn't as privy. I wasn't like when Wayne was doing that shit. Well, how old was I? I was like what? 14.
Right.
So that was my entry point to music type shit. It was like, that's what I'm really getting into. So I saw that as a child. It was like, that's who I want to be like. I like that type shit. Eminem, I think I was what? 7, 8 when it was first going on. So I wasn't really tapping in like that.
Okay.
So I don't know. I wasn't outside for that one.
Fair enough.
I mean,
Drake or Wayne?
now, like today?
All time.
All time? I still might give it to Drake.
You give it to Drake.
That run has been insane, bro. That's why I was saying, like, before Drake, I don't think we had seen anything like that. Post Drake, shit, bro. We was just talking about that shit in the car. We was listening to some of his music, bro. I don't think he's left the chart since he came in.
No, he hasn't.
That was 2009, bro.
It's
23 now, bro.
It is
14
wild.
years, shawty.
Straight, just the number one guy.
14 years, bro.
Yeah.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. What's your favorite Drake album?
If you read this, it's too late.
It's his best rap album.
Yes, bro. By far.
Shout out to Quentin Miller, who helped.
Man, come
a lot
on, bro. Come on, man. All right. Y'all got like ads on here. This is the perfect time for an ad to pop up.
Well, Drake owes me $50,000, so I'm gonna until he pays me my money.
Oh no, we need details on it. You can't roll past that.
He was there.
$50,000?
Yeah, we made a bet.
There was a handshake.
We made an NBA bet in 2021, and
You ain't heard from him since?
yeah.
Ah, that's fucked up.
First time you ever heard from him.
Come on, Drake.
Freddie Gibbs was there.
bro.
We were sitting at the bar at the Harriet, and he told me that the Warriors were going to go further than the Suns in the playoffs. And I said, put some money on it. He said 50,000. I said, all right. And then we went to the finals.
I really
And
gotta pay that man, bro.
it's all good, man. I mean,
on steak all day. You gotta pay that man.
Did he block you on IG?
no, I DM'd him though. I definitely DM'd him and was like, hey man, I don't know if you remember, but you owe me 50.
Need that. 50 bands.
Shout out to Drake though. He's a nice guy. And I've come to peace with him being a top 7 all-time, top 8 all-time
bro.
guy.
It's top 5 at the like.
Kendrick's
least.
above him for sure.
So that's interesting. I love Kendrick as well. I'm about to say, me and my partners be having arguments about that shit all the time. Like, I think they're really neck and neck, dog. I feel like they give folks different things for sure, but I feel like each one is just as important as the other.
Because you know what we were talking about who has 5 classic albums, and it's definitely Kanye, right?
Yeah.
But you know who's right behind him?
Kendrick?
Yes.
Yeah. Kendrick's right there.
I just feel like bodies of work, I'm just like, Kendrick doesn't miss. Because if you think about, like, To Pimp a Butterfly, when that shit first came out, a lot of people hated it because it went above their heads and they're fucking musically weak-minded fucks. They're very shallow fans. But, like, that album aged so well. It's, like, such a great album. Like,
I like it a lot more. I think it was interesting, like, when it first dropped, me and my homegirl, my best friend stays in Trinidad. So I went overseas with her type shit. And a lot of the people over there, when we were having like debates about Cole, Kendrick, Drake, and all that shit. And he had recently just dropped To Pimp a Butterfly. And a lot of them didn't understand it.
Right.
Because a lot of the things that he's talking about is really like US based.
United States trauma shit.
And I didn't realize like how different the world view on shit like that is. And that kind of threw me a little bit. And it's like, I love the album. I love Good Kid, Mad City. Shit, I love all the motherfuckers. Actually, now I think about it. Section 80, crazy.
Section 80.
Crazy. I'm about to say I ran ADHD up so many times. You know how Apple got the shit where it plays the song with A first as soon as you get in the car? That shit played so many times on my shit, bro.
I never used Apple Music.
Bro. Never?
Never.
I feel you. I'm about to say
You know
it
why?
might be
Because
the
I
worst.
started off as an Android guy, so I had Spotify. Look, I got both now.
Man, not the same
I have both phones. You know what I mean? I would never, ever, like, I'm keeping my iPhone forever. I'll get rid of the Android at this point. I don't know what I was thinking this whole time.
Magna Carta was for you.
It was, because I was like,
you.
well, wait, what happens if I already have an Android? Do I still get the album?
The only thing I don't like about Apple Music is how they tried to put that U2 album on everybody's shit, bro. I still haven't listened to it, but
YouTube app?
no, YouTube. They
Yeah. Every album,
have it.
every iPhone has the fucking
Yes,
YouTube
bro.
shit.
I need that type of deal.
That
bro.
was the
That shit's
same type of
insane.
shit where you just buy an iPhone and it counts as YouTube going diamond or something
Hold on. So that shit automatically counted towards
as a
their
sale.
sales?
Yes.
Oh yeah, bro. I need to talk to them for.
Well, I think they got rid of all those
Yeah,
like
I say it's gone now.
the
like,
merch bundles
That
and
shit crazy.
I mean, not a bad idea. Like, hey,
a great
buy a
idea.
hoodie. You're gonna buy the hoodie anyway. If you buy the hoodie, it comes with a free album.
It's great, and it counts towards my shit. So
And it counts.
Yeah.
And it counts, man. So let's talk about this new album. You just dropped this new record, Whoa,
Yeah.
which is fire. I
Thank
listened
you,
to it
man.
this morning.
Appreciate
Super
it.
dope. You got Big Crit on the album.
Yeah.
Who else on the album?
Big Crit, West Side Boogie, my homegirl Shamba, Drum.
Shout out to Drum.
Yeah, shout out to
Shelby?
Drum, yeah.
Is he going
Shelly.
by Drum again?
That's
Is
why
it
he did go back to Drum, didn't he?
Did he? Is it what, is
Yeah.
it Shelly or Shelby?
It was Shelly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not like the Mustang.
I about to say if I'm not mistaken.
So is he back
that's-
as Drum?
Yeah. I about to say if I'm not
good for him.
mistaken, Shelly was his actual
because I was
name.
fucking confused.
Yeah. I think he did the rebrand because of
Insanely
I ain't
talented
fucking
guy
with
who
shit, but yeah.
actually fell asleep during an interview we did once.
all right.
He was so high, he passed out during our interview. It's on YouTube.
Shout out to drugs.
I was like, am I tripping or?
Shout out to Dre. You can't be offering folks shrooms mid-interview.
I didn't offer him shrooms.
Ah, man. He was high when he
was on
showed
some
up.
other shit for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Shout out to drugs again.
Drum's a very talented guy though.
Amazing.
So Drum, Crit, Westside Boogie,
Yeah.
Shamba.
You familiar with Deante? Amazing artist. I'm about to
Okay.
say he just had some shit that went viral probably like last week if I'm not mistaken. He did like an Up Rocks performance.
Oh, dope.
Yeah,
Okay.
about to say that shit was crazy. Am I tripping? Let me go down. Oh, Samo as well. I'm about to say another talented singer. Yeah, but yeah, I think that's it.
For you, like, how intentional are you with like bodies of work? Because nowadays everybody's so fucking hung up on like singles and like just dropping different impressions on the algorithm and not really focused on like cohesiveness when it comes to their projects.
Before I answer that, I might have tweet. I can't remember if I said my partner David Fuller is also on there as well. Amazing singer. But as far as albums, I feel like it's different now. Like it's a different time, bro. Like
Right.
albums they don't feel as important as they used to be. You know what I mean? I still take pride in like putting one together. You know what I mean? In an amazing way, because I feel like you still got folks who listen to it for that, and the folks who stay with you, like your fans for life, listen
Right.
to bodies of work, and it's like it almost counts as like a checkpoint where you are in your life, like a time marker type shit. But the folks who don't listen to albums fully, they just gonna make their own playlist anyway.
Right.
They're gonna take their favorite shit and put that motherfucker together. I think that's what we are. But I say he be trying to tell me all the time, like making a classic body of work is important, but at the time period that we're in now, it's more about just feeding the people in general. They'll make whatever album that they want with the shit that you put out. So that's why you see folks like NBA YoungBoy who dropped like 8 projects last year, dog. That shit's insane.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, I think like I think though whenever we think about like the greats still today, we always go to we talk about their albums still.
Yes, but I feel like they had a different type of grace when they came up.
That might be fair because we look at them that way as album artists.
And like the last greats that we always talk about is like Kendrick, Cole, and Drake. They're
Correct.
the last 3 greats right now. And I still feel like they came at a point in time where we were still in.
But I think even Lil Baby, like I think people look at My Turn and they're like, damn, he actually came out and fucking dropped a body of work that kind of like separated him from
everybody else.
in his.
But until he dropped that, he didn't have like before My Turn, he was dropping consistently.
Oh yeah, he was on his shit.
So he couldn't afford to not drop until he dropped a body of work
And
that
he already
big.
had
got
all
to
that
point.
attention.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like it made sense. Yeah, no, I get it.
So it's like, especially now for somebody who's trying to like cut through the noise and break into it, I don't think we have, you know what I mean, the luxury of not dropping as
Who
much.
do you think are excluding the names we just talked about, Cole, Kendrick, and Drake, who is let's say the last 5 years, who do you think are the new GOATs?
The new GOATs? I don't know. It's interesting, man, because I feel like there are a lot of things, a lot of parameters and boxes to check for shit like that. Like, I feel like we got a lot of people who are extremely lyrical, but haven't necessarily had the breakout hit of like
Example.
mainstream. A lot of my favorite lyrical artists right now I about to say you can go for Jid, you can go for Kenny Mason, you can go for everything.
Mason's
It's a lot of hometown people
For
who
sure.
are extremely, but I think we're all trying to get to that next level.
Yo, man, this last Jid album is.
Amazing. Amazing.
I think I had it like 2 or 3 of the album of the year last year when I did my best albums. I put it above Kendrick's album last year.
I see that. I feel like a lot of folk were having that back and forth debate.
That fucking album is so
That shit
raw.
fire. I about to say, what's the Cody Blue shit? That's my favorite song. The Swang on
yeah.
Swang. That's my favorite song.
What was the fucking? Is it? I'm trying to think of the name of that song.
Which one? What shit?
Is the word crackhead in it?
Crack Sandwich.
Crack Sandwich.
Yeah.
That shit is
he's,
fire.
Bro, he's one of the best rappers now. Period.
I agree.
You know what I mean? But I think, like I said, a lot of us are trying to get to that next point. It's like, I feel like a lot of the lyrical people now, whether it's Jid, whether it's a Saba, whether it's a Reason, whether it's any of these guys, like we all have very niche fan bases, but we all want to be, like I feel like a lot of the people that we look at as inspirations is like the Waynes, is the Kendricks and the Drakes and all of that. And I feel like they did the same thing that we're doing, but they also had the hits. They also had the mainstream shit, the shit to pull people in, and I think that's what we're trying to get to.
Yeah, I
now.
think JID's just missing like that hit. I mean, obviously he had that big record with Imagine Dragons and like put him in front of a bunch of new eyes, but I just think like, you know, that breakout single.
Yeah, it's like his own shit.
To me, he's like that
Right there.
dude. But I think Lil Baby's like,
Yeah, Lil Baby's amazing.
I think he's the
That's
guy.
right.
The last 5 years,
He's been on rap.
I don't think nobody's fucking with Baby, bro.
And he done went on to some of our favorite folk songs and out-rapped him.
For
I
sure.
feel like he out-rapped Cole. I feel like he
For
out-rapped
sure.
Drake.
For sure.
He out-rapped hella folk.
He
on that shit.
washed Drake
Went crazy.
on the man.
Smack that boy.
Jesus. On that what was that? A 3-pack Drake drop?
That was
Yo, Lil Baby skated.
Bro, he did everybody like that.
And he's like, we've seen him like, I don't think we've ever seen somebody get so good so fast. Because I think like when Lil Baby first came out, you were like, like
when he first came
No,
out,
I liked
man.
him too, but like I feel like he was very limited as like a lyricist, and like he would openly talk about how Gunna helped him like become helped him with his rapping and shit. But now I'm like, yo, this guy's just impeccable.
Bro, anything you do every day, you're going to get good at it. And he was in the studio nonstop. I feel like there's a couple folk from Atlanta like that right now, though. Because 21 was the same way.
True.
I like 21.
I love 21.
Yeah.
I love 21. I love when like him and Metro Boomin shit is just
Crazy.
Savage Mode 1 and 2. Jesus.
That 2 nuts.
2's the one. 2. I agree, and like I think 21 Savage like kind of like found his pocket.
Yeah.
And it's like
Can't beat Atlanta, bro.